So my new bike has finally arrived, and even though it's been snowing this morning, it's early December, it's beautiful. The weather's great, cold but great, and just had to get out and give it a bit of a test. I put all the bags on, and I'm going to have a bit of a shakedown. Ow! And see if it just all falls to pieces, or whether it's all been put together properly. Fingers crossed. Morning, how you doing? Oh yeah, it's perfect. So muddy. It's not so new now. Like as good a spot as any. Time for a coffee to try and warm up, and sandwiches. I'm hungry. Well, everything's super wet, but I might try and get a little fire, small one going, just so I can toast these sandwiches. They're cheese and onion, and I imagine they're going to be much nicer toasted. Plus I'll save a bit of fuel for making coffee, so I'll give it a go. Look at some dead wood. Very dead. Probably do. Any of this stuff that's off the ground is going to help. Still very wet. It might work. Might work. You can call it cheating, because it is cheating. So just a little fire. It took some getting going. Everything is so wet, but it's burning all right now, and as you can see, couldn't be bothered toasting my sandwiches. Too hungry. But it is nice just to sit here and warm up a little bit. I still don't know whether I'm staying out tonight, but this is quite a good spot. I think I'm going to get everything out anyway and set it up, just because just about everything that I'm using I haven't had out since 2019, so better make sure it's all still in one piece, particularly the tent. Every time I forget. I've got a chair. It's 5 to 2 and it's getting dark. And colder. So as far as the bike's concerned, I'm very pleased. It feels great. As I say, it took 6 months to come, but I think it's been worth the wait. The main reason for buying it is obviously to do more bike packing trips, but one in particular, which is called the Tour Divide, which runs from Canada all the way down to Mexico. I think it's about 2,800 miles, and it follows the route of the Continental Divide. And yeah, I've watched some videos on YouTube of people doing it, and I'm absolutely sold. I just have to do it. So I wanted to get a bike that was reliable and comfortable, and this is what I've ended up with. So once I finish my coffee, I'll give you a bit of a tour. So this is my Sonda Broken Road. It's a titanium framed adventure mountain bike, I would call it, from a company called Alpkit, which is a UK company. I bought lots of things from them in the past and I quite liked it, so I thought, why not? I like supporting UK companies as well. So, titanium frame. It's 27.5 inch wheels. It'll accept up to 3-inch tyres. It's got 2.8 inch at the moment, or 2.6, I'm not quite sure. The forks are carbon fibre whiskey number 9 forks. They were the only ones I could get, to be honest. I would have gone cheaper, but I had no choice. Probably the most interesting part of the bike is the fact that it has a gearbox. It has no derailleur, no chain, so an internal gearbox from a company called Pinion, which is a German company, and a belt drive. As I said, I wanted reliability. I didn't want to mess about with, well, derailleurs. They just do my head in, so I just wanted something simple. This doesn't need oiling. You go 10,000 kilometers, I think, between oil changes, which, you know, is a long time for me. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. The rear rack is from a company called Tailfin, which is a UK company based in Bristol. It's actually detachable, so you can easily take it off. Press a little thing, it undoes, undo quick release things. You can take the whole pack off, so it just means you can take it with you when you're going somewhere, or you can put your camping stuff in there. so that's good. I have the cargo cages also from Tailfin, which hold water bottles or anything you like on, with valet straps. What else we got? Handlebars. These are Cane Creek, no, not Cane Creek, Velo Orange Crazy bars. So they're nice bars that are angled towards you when you're riding, and more upright than normal bars, so keeps you upright, much more comfortable. And it's got these bits as well, which is, you know, a different hand position, which is always good when you're riding long distances. The front bag, Swift Industries Zeitgeist. This is a really nice bag. It's like an old-fashioned saddle bag. I've got it mounted on the front. That's got my tent and a few other bits in there, believe it or not. I think that's about it. I've got these stem bags from Alpkit. This, whatever you call it, weird little bag, which is quite handy. This frame bag here is from my road bike, and I made this. It's my own creation. And I'm in the middle of making one specifically for this bike, which is going to be, you know, fill the whole frame. So I'm doing a video on that as well, because that's what I do now. I'm a YouTuber. Ah, the seat post. This is a suspension seat post from a company called Cane Creek. It's called the E-Silk Plus, and this little polymer thing, elastomer, I think they're called, sort of bends and takes some of the vibration out of the seat. And I have noticed it even on this ride. It's, you don't notice it normally, but when you go into those really big divots, the ones that, you know, make you feel like you've broken your back, it takes the edge off. And then one more bag there, which has my electronics and things in. Last thing of note, I have a dynamo hub. So as I'm pedaling, as it's moving and spinning, it's charging my power bank, which is in there. So yeah, I think that is enough detail. I might do a separate video talking about it a bit more, but I think that'll do for this one. Done. It's all intact. I haven't used this tent since 2019. It's a super light Z-Pax duplex tent, which I've used for through hiking in the past. Very basic but very light and surprisingly spacious. I mean, it looks like a plastic bag, but whatever. Now to blow this sleeping pad up. I also brought another down sort of blanket thing, just in case it gets cold, too cold. I mean, I really don't think I'm going to need this, but better safe than sorry. So that's my setup for tonight. Now to wait 7 hours before I go to bed. So I've just been messing about getting wood together and decided to go out on a bit of a nighttime ride, and it's getting proper icy, but it is beautiful out here. So I've been out, I don't know, not far, about 5-6 miles. Took my time, been messing about, just experimenting, checking everything's okay with it, and it's all good. So now I've got to get back to the camp because I'm hungry and I need to get the food on, and it takes ages. So I'll see you there. Right, we're back. Fire, I had to put that out obviously because we went for a ride. I've got to get that going. Everything's still here, we're still good. So, next job, get the fire going again. I'm going to go for dehydrated chicken curry, which I made for my partner Caroline. I'll give her the credit. So that's it. Doesn't look much now. So it's going to hydrate nicely. It might take a long time, that's the problem, and I've got some rice to go with it. So, start soaking that, I suppose. Right, water. Right, the best way is to just get it so it's just covering. About that much, I reckon. Probably can't see that. Maybe there. So, yeah. And then wait till we get some coals. We'll get on the fire. I reckon that's going to take at least an hour. So, luckily, I have a beer. And that'll keep me occupied. Hobgoblin. It's like a thing. Every channel I watch that does this kind of thing all have to drink a beer. I suppose it goes with the camping thing and fire, and I'm just going to follow trend. Far be it from me to break that tradition. And even though it's freezing cold, what I really want is a hot chocolate. I'm going to be all grown up, drink alcohol. It's boiling. It's starting to look like food. Still a long way to go. So it kept burning, so I switched curry over to this trangia with I don't know if you can see a little homemade pot stand I made out of a coat hanger. Works really well. Quick look, see how it's doing. Boiling away. Give it a little bit of a stir. It's actually getting there quicker than I thought. Just got the red light on my head torch. Don't want to draw attention to myself if I can help it. Just waiting for dinner to cook. And I was just thinking, this is exactly why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, because I would have abandoned this today. I would have thought, oh, I do want to go out, but it's going to be cold, or I've got other things to do, but I just feel like I'm going to make more time. I enjoy the process so far. I've only made 2 videos, and to be honest, I'm not even editing them. I'm just filming them, but I enjoy the process of it, and it is all about motivating me to get out and do more. And I'm having a really good time. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, it's freezing, but I've got the right gear on. I've got a fire. I may regret it when I get in my tent, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to be fine. But this is what it's all about. The motivation. I'm terrible for procrastinating. And this is sort of a way of stopping me from doing that. So as it is, it's just gorgeous out here. It's so nice. It's a completely clear sky. It's actually a full moon, which is terrifying, since I'm in the woods on my own. I think I'll be alright. I've got a beer, I got some nice food coming up. I've had a bit of exercise today. Really can't complain. So yeah, I'm going to plan on doing a lot more. And it's not about, it's just about the motivation. That's it really. So just thought I'd share that with you, all 7 or 8 of you. My subscribership. That's not right. So this looks done enough to me. It's definitely rehydrated. I'm gonna get some rice. Throw that in. Oh God, it's quite a lot. Oh well, mix it in and reheat it. And that'll be dinner. Right. Rice is at about 10 minutes. Not even that, actually 5 minutes. So I reckon from start to finish, probably 40 minutes. So that's ready. Time to eat it. Really good. Maybe could have done with a little bit longer. Happy with that. Right, it's now officially freezing. I can feel ice forming on me, so I think I'm going to finish this beer and then head off to bed. I don't tend to sleep well when I go camping, even though I've done it a lot. But you never know. Maybe it's going to work tonight. We'll see. So I'll see you in the morning. Morning. It's cold this morning. It was cold last night. I believe it was either -2, -3. It can't be far off that this morning. But it's nice. It's not raining or anything, so the tent did really well. I did get enough sleep. I was awake a lot in the night, but yeah, definitely better than usual, so that's something. Now I'm going to make some coffee, and I've got a couple of options for breakfast, both of which are quite simple really, and then I'll pack up and get out. Okay, just going to use the Trangia this morning. I think I mentioned it last night. This is the stand that I made for it. It's just a heavy duty coat hanger bent around. I can't remember, someone on YouTube I saw do it. Can't remember who it was. It works really well. Nice and simple, lightweight. So coffee first. It's going to taste a little bit like chicken curry, because I have no means to wash this out. I'm not fussy. There we go. I think that'll do. Warm enough. Put this out. I got one of these, whatever this is. I think it's a mocha caramel latte. I don't really care, as long as it's got caffeine in it, I'm good. That can go in. And one of these hideous things. I'll probably do. I'll bring in proper coffee next time. Curried latte. not as bad as you'd think. So this is breakfast. It's an MRE, British MRE porridge. Never had one of these. It calls for 130 ml of water, which is really not much. Probably about that much. Tiny amount. Chuck that on there. You just eat it out of the bag. I'll wait for that to boil and then see what that's like. This is boiled. You just pour it straight into the bag. See how accurate I can be. Mm, 90% accurate. It's just porridge. It's not exciting. But it's army porridge. So it's got kudos. I wonder if it's sweetened or anything. I'm supposed to leave it for 3 minutes. Which is what I'll do. So I'm going to eat this, pack up and get out of here. It really was a good night. I'm really glad I came out and stayed out last night. The bike was brilliant, performed fantastically, albeit obviously it's only done about 10 miles, so a little early to draw too many conclusions. So that's that. I've got to do the obligatory shot where I ride off, and then you all know I come back and get the camera because it's just what you have to do. I might see you again. Thanks for watching.